Hi, sweet friends. Thanks again for joining me today. If you're new here, my name is Amy and welcome to Simply Our Home. Today is going to be full of motivation as we get it all done in a day in the lifestyle video. I'll also be sharing with you an unboxing of my new cordless Dyson vacuum and comparing that with my current cordless, which is a Tineco. So you definitely won't want to miss that. Go ahead, friends, sit back, relax, or grab a cup of coffee, get energized, and let's go ahead and smash today's to-do list together. So today I thought I'd start out by descaling my coffee pot. I went to get my morning coffee and it had the little warning light of descale. So a lot of times we forget to do that. And so I thought we would just run through that, have that going. I have to unload the dishwasher so we can get that done. And then I think I'll go ahead and share with you the unboxing of the new cordless Dyson vacuum. Now this is not sponsored in any way. I purchased this with my own money. And so we are just going to take a look at it and I'll give you my honest opinion and review. So let's go ahead and descale the coffee pot.
Time to figure out what this could be. I dreamt of a life in a small town that wasn't enough for you somehow. I just wish I had a little more time with you, baby. Weeks and months and years they passed, and I knew it wouldn't last. When tears streamed down my face, my mama said, all the nights that end in heartbreak gonna pay off someday. And the pain that you're feeling gradually fades away. 'Cause growing up, falling in love, giving your all might not be enough. Just trust your head and your heart, that's what my mama said. I wish I could freeze this moment, just never let it end. Walking through the snow when you're taking my hand. All of those late nights on your couch when we just talked until midnight. I just wish I could freeze this moment, babe. Weeks and months and years they passed, and I knew it wouldn't last. When tears streamed down my face, my mama said, all the nights that end in heartbreak gonna pay off someday. And the pain that you're feeling gradually fades away. 'Cause growing up, falling in love, giving your all might not be enough. Just trust your head and your heart, that's what my mama said. Weeks and months and years they passed, but then I found something I knew would last. Just like my mama said. Gradually fades away. All the nights that end in heartbreak gonna pay off someday. And the pain that you're feeling gradually fades away. 'Cause growing up.
This is the first of many empties that we will be dumping out throughout this morning as we clean the Keurig today. I'm reminded of two Bible verses that I absolutely love that Jesus is speaking of water. The first one comes from John 7:38, and it says, whoever believes in me, as scripture has said, rivers of living water will flow from within them. And then the second one is John 4:14, and it says, but whoever drinks the water I give them will never thirst. Indeed, the water I give them will become in them a spring of water welling up to eternal life. Here is the box of our new Dyson V15 Detect. Now it says here that it has 60 minutes of runtime, auto reacts to dust and floor type, has powerful suction and advanced filtration. Now Dyson also has a 2-year limited warranty on parts and labor. We'll quickly get it unboxed and then we'll go over all of its cool attachments. Now that the tools and attachments are laid out nice and neat for the Dyson V15 Detect, we'll go ahead and just look at each individual part a little bit closer. You get 3 different dusting tools. This first one is called a mini soft dusting brush. Now the one here is called a combination tool. So it extends up, and so that's really convenient and nice. And then you also get this stubborn dirt brush. The bristles are a little bit more stiff on this next one. You also get this clear wand clip, which is great for having a couple things at your fingertips. You get the crevice tool, and then of course it comes with anchors and screws for your docking station, and then your power cord. Here's a look at the Dyson's dust chamber, and then it comes with 2 different cleaning heads. The first one is this high torque cleaner head with anti-tangle comb. So that one of course is for all of your carpets. Next one is called a laser slim fluffy cleaner head. Now it also has that laser detect on the side that is supposed to reveal microscopic dust on hardwood floors. And then lastly, we have this hair screw tool. It has anti-tangle brush that picks up long hair and is great for pet hair. So it's fast and it's motor driven, especially for small spaces. I think this would be great for stairs as well as for fabric on your sofas and chairs. So for an investment of around $750, you'll get all this plus 1 battery that will fit right here in the handle. So here is a quick comparison of the 2 vacuums. Now my Tineco is about 2.5 years old, and I am seeing some, things go bad on it. I'll have both of these linked down in the description box. First off, I wanted to test out their little carpet attachment. Here is the Tineco's. It's a little bit larger. It does have a little brush on the back, and it does have a swivel piece here on the front. Now let's compare that to the Dyson. It's just a bit smaller, and it does have this angle, so I think it'll get into corners a little bit better. It also has a brush, and then this piece here will swivel. To test out these attachments, I'm going to go to our stairs, and especially the area where the treads and risers meet. This crack is often forgotten and collects tons of dog hair. Now, if you're new here are the beautiful culprits for all the dog hair that we have. They are both Shiba Inus, which are notorious for shedding, and right now they are probably at their worst. So as you can see, we have plenty of hair to test out on these attachments. So in my opinion, the Dyson did do much better than the Tineco. So I'm gonna go ahead and clean these stairs with the Dyson, and then I'll show you how much hair was actually on our stairs. so here is the amount of hair and dust that I got off of our stairs, just our stairs. So wow, they were dirty. But what I love about the Dyson is that you only have to pull this lever down to empty the reservoir. And I'll show you how the Tineco is different. And it's a little bit of a negative in my opinion. I wanted to show you the battery power just after I vacuumed the stairs, and you saw what I did with the Tineco. I just did one stair, and so it is showing 83%. I'll quickly just click the button here, and as you see, 83%. And on the Dyson, I cleaned all of the stairs, and it is showing that we have 30 minutes left. So that's about 75% left. So now the Dyson only comes with one battery, but I have to tell you, one battery of the Dyson equals 2 or even more batteries of the Tineco. So I bet your sink is sparkling clean. Well, how about your disposal? I know for me, sometimes there's a lingering odor, and I find if I use these disposal pods here at least once a week, it really does help to keep everything nice and fresh and clean. We're upstairs in our master bedroom, and I haven't cleaned this piece so that we could do a side-by-side comparison of how the vacuums perform on surfaces. So this top is very dirty. As you can see, it has lots of dust as well as dog hair. So lots of dust to see how they compare. All right, so here is the nozzle. So it didn't really suck it up, it just caught it in the brush. And I don't know if you can see, but there is a light dusting that is left behind. So a lot less dust on the bristles, and I actually really like this little pad here because you can press all the bristles flat, and this really gets the surface really nice. Here is the side by side, and really you can't tell any difference. All right, so remember this side is the Tineco side. So I'm gonna take a black cloth and go right over top of this. Okay, so very, very little, if you can see. Not much there. So let's flip it over. And as you can see, there's nothing on this side, and we'll give the Dyson a wipe down. So pretty much the same. I would call that probably even. Okay, so however, I do like the fact that I don't have to clean the nozzle on the Dyson to get all the dust taken away, but I will have to give this a good vacuuming or it's just gonna fall off into the air. So a little bit different in that aspect. All right, so now I wanted to just share with you the comparison of how they do on carpet. I've left this area here in our bedroom free from vacuuming so that we could kind of compare the difference. Now already the Dyson, the head on it has an adjustment for the pile of your carpet. So it can go down if you have a thinner pile or up if you have a thicker. Now the Tineco does not. However, the Tineco has an LED light that is amazing. The Dyson does not. So let's go ahead, just vacuum like a half and half area like we did on the surface and just see how the comparison is on how they function. So they both have a equal amount of hair, but I do have to say that the Tineco is easier to push on the carpet. I don't know if I need it to go lower because of the pile of our carpet, but this is much harder to push. Since the Dyson seems to have a lot more suction power, I thought I would do a small little test. Now I'm not sure if this will show anything, but here's my plan. I'm going to first vacuum the rest of our master bedroom and then show you the amount that was picked up by the Tineco. Then I'll go back over the same area, only this time with the Dyson. Then we'll see if the Dyson does pick up an additional amount of dust and hair. As you can see, there is a ton of hair and dust, and I wanted to just show you that there is a little bit of hair tangle. Not much though. I think that it has did really good with that. So I'm just gonna go ahead, grab the Dyson, and then go over what we just did. I don't know if this really tells you much, because if I went over it again with the Tineco, I might pick up some as well. But I just wanted to show you the difference, and because of that suction power, I think it actually does vacuum carpets a little bit better than the Tineco. So as you can see, there is quite a bit that was picked up after the Tineco. And if you could tell, I'm a little bit more sweaty. This one is harder to push. So if you're somebody looking for something that is easy, I would definitely go for the Tineco. But if you want the cleaning ability, something that's really gonna get every piece of dust and particle, then I think I would go with this one. So this is just a run through and me just showing you, what I think of it as we clean our house today, and just giving you my input and my review that is absolutely honest. There's no, payback for this. So right now I'm thinking, from my personal, opinion, I would prefer the Dyson for its cleaning power, but if I'm just going to quickly clean, I'm going to grab my Tineco probably almost every time. So just keep that in mind. Before moving on, let's quickly vacuum under the bed. That's another area that I often forget, and that was on my to-do list for today. Now I need to work on our kitchen floors. Now we have hardwood flooring in our kitchen area throughout, and so we actually bought an additional attachment for the Tineco that is specifically for hardwood flooring, and it was around about $100. Now for the Dyson, it comes in the package. Both are made with a very soft material, which are perfect for hardwood floors. On the Tineco, it still has that great LED light. Now the Dyson has a new technology, which is a laser light, which I think is a little gimmicky. I don't think you can really see the dust particles illuminating as much as the LED light, but I'll go ahead and share that with you as well. Quickly, I just wanted to pop into our powder room so you could see the green laser light. I'm gonna go inside and turn off the light so you can really see what the light shows. Finally, we're at the home stretch for descaling our Keurig. The last step is to run several more clean cups of water through the machine to remove any lingering vinegar. Also remember to replace that filter, and finally we should be all set. Okay, sweet friends, well that wraps up today's video. I hope that I provided you with some motivation to either get up and get something done today, or maybe I reminded you of an area that you haven't been cleaning but maybe should get to. I also hope that the comparison between the Tineco and the Dyson was helpful. You'll have to let me know down in the comments which one you would love to have maybe as a future gift, or if you already have one and if you're loving it. I hope if you did enjoy today's video that you would hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and make sure to give me a big thumbs up if you enjoy these day in the life videos. That really helps me out. It helps me to know to continue making this type of video for you. Well, I thank you so much for hanging out with me today and getting all of my to-do list done. I will see you real soon in my next one. Take care and God bless, friends. Bye.